Number 6, Kyle Duke. Number 7, Shaden Sharp. Number 8, DJ Jackson. Number 10, Javier Gildas Glasgow. Number 11, Ethan Butler. 12, Nana Boateng. 13, Dylan Galloway. Number 14, Marko Milivojevic. Number 15, Marko Bratasevic. Number 21, Rory Stewart. And the head coach for Team Ontario, Omar Miles. Omar is assisted by Kevin Barnes, Mike Celia, and David Bethune. And now for Team Quebec, wearing number 1, Chris Maloney. Number 3, Nelson Cillian. Number 4, Arnaud Conan. Number 5, Vincent Leplante. Number 6, Ben Mathurin. Number 7, Nelson Cillian. Number 8, Omax Prosper. Number 9, Emilio Liu. Number 10, Terry Shivola. Number 11, George Wamba. Number 12, Enoch Callaway. Number 13, Willem Wanza. And the head coach for Team Quebec, Nathan Grant, assisted by Ricky Bolsey and Jean-Philippe Boutet. And the 3 officials in charge of today's game going to be Dave Gallagher, Michael Holzer, and Darren Patkow. And now fans, if you could please rise and remove your hats for this presentation of our national anthem.
Yeah, right.
You're ready for it. So the first jump ball was excellent.
Was it?
Got the ball right in the air, both teams straight up.
Okay.
The second one, the average PEI did not jump. He eventually jumped, but the third guy is this high, and the guy's like this. And he's 6 feet tall. So, see how it goes this time.
Some big boys on here, so hopefully they'll...
Oh, this should be a great game.
Yeah.
You play?
What's that?
Do you play?
Yeah, I played under 15 last year, and under 16.
Oh, okay. I probably took your picture down at the St. John's.
Yeah, probably.
So you played in summer?
Yep.
Oh, yeah? He's coached against my daughter last year.
Oh, okay, yeah. I know him a bit.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Richard J. Curry Center Info Campus of the University of New Brunswick, Fredericton NB, for today's third match in the U17 Boys National Championship between last year's silver and bronze medalists, Quebec and Ontario. It's about to tip off. It should be a good match. Two fairly good-sized teams, fast pace. Entertaining afternoon basketball at the Curry Center. Hopefully you've been joining in so far for our broadcast. Also have the U15 championship going on at the same time. And those games are also available on Many Sports and on our webcast as well. Starting today for Team Quebec, the number 13 Willem Monza, number 8 Lomax Prosper, number 6 Ben Maturin, number 14 Chris Malonga, number 10 Kiera Kiri Cibola. For Ontario, their captain Darius Diaverio, Kyle Keith, number 6, number 7 Jake Sharp, for 12 Leonard Botang, and number 14 Marco Malone. But the top start off. Teams taking the floor, and away we go. The ball goes out of bounds. And the tip goes to Ontario. In red.
Pretty good one.
Ontario in their home
2 for
white.
3.
Ball gets down to Ontario. Set up to score the team in the first basket. Taking their time moving the ball in the high post. A little alley-oop. Picked off by Quebec. Quebec comes back up the floor. Looking for the outside shot. Looking for the opening three. That's a little strong. Ball goes out of bounds. Quebec cannot control the rebound. Ontario brings the ball back up. Ontario inbounds the ball. Their captain, number 4, looking to get something going here early on. Against playing high, coming off the screen. Ball stays high, looking for a cut. No cut. Put the ball back out the inside. Trying to work the ball down inside. Two big men working inside. Little hook shot doesn't go. Rebound Quebec. Quebec pushes the ball back on the floor. Decides to settle in. Penn heads to the baseline. Ball swings around to the top. Takes the shot from the top. Drives. In the foul. No basket. It draws the first foul of the game. So Ben Maturin heading to the line, shooting 2.
Ben Maturin.
First shot is good. Looking to convert the second. Ball's in and out. Quebec tips the ball out of bounds. Ontario takes it over. So 1-0 Quebec early on. 9:08 left in the first quarter. Quebec putting a little bit of pressure on in the inbound. Back out and the ball comes in. Ontario brings the ball up the right-hand side. Cuts back into the middle. Little pass underneath. Ball's blocked. The way up. Quebec rebounds, pushes it back up the floor, kicks it out to their left side. Swing it around back to the other side, go inside. Looking to short inside though. Ball is turned over. And we have Quebec foul on the sideline.
Max Prosper, who's going to foul on the play?
Quebec
Going to
foul
be
on
Ontario
number
ball.
8, Max Prosper. Here, just looking to see what they can find. Trying to get inside. Roll-up jumper is good for 2 from Darius Bavaria.
Shot. 2 points on the board, Team Ontario.
10 from Quebec. The ball drives inside, dishes it off underneath. Ball goes up, bounces around, no good. Rebound goes to out of bounds. The ball goes to Ontario.
Last touch Quebec, Ontario ball.
Ontario pushes the ball up quickly here. It'll be inbound. Again, they try to pull it back, set up in the top, looking for some help in the top. Ball stayed around the outside, moving it around. Also, cutters underneath, but still can't find anything inside. Lots of battles going on in there. Get down to the shot clock, 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Ball goes up and short. Quebec rebounds, pushes the ball up. Long lead pass. And we have shots good and one with the harm. Heads up pass. Quebec. It's old Max Prosper heads to the line to try and convert the 3-point play.
Enoch Calaban checking into the game for Quebec.
One shot. 2-2 game. 7:52 in the first quarter. Shot's good. 3-point play for Quebec.
Play is good for Prosper.
Ontario kicks the ball back out. Nothing inside. Goaltender swings the ball around. Kyle Duke drives for 2.
2 points for Ontario. Kyle Duke.
4-4 game. Stopping the play. Shot clock didn't start. So we reset the shot clock to 19 seconds. And Quebec will take the ball out of bounds in front of the Ontario bench. Max Prosper inbound. Enoch Calaban. Back around. And that ball is turned over inside. Ontario bring it up with a little bit of pressure. Get it across the timeline. Swing it around again to the outside. Ontario looking for a shot from the top. Fake shot, pops inside, passes it back out. Over their captain there kicks it out. Shot clock getting down again. Only 2 seconds of the shot clock. Shot goes up. Off the backboard is good. Rebound comes long rebound. Goes to Quebec. Quebec making some subs. Coming into the game. George Wamba. Conan's also in. Quebec continues to drive that lane. Left-handed from number 11, George Wamba. Ontario got a 6-4 lead with 6:32 left to play in the first quarter. Ontario's coming back up, still looking to get the ball inside. Not to settle for kicking it outside. Quebec's doing a good job for keeping that penetration happening. Darius throws up the 2, it goes off the rim, rebound Quebec. Quebec tries to push the ball up, stolen by Ontario at 2-on-1. A little pass back and forth, good for 2 from number 6, Kyle Duke. Hot things up.
2 points, Team Ontario.
Conan moving the ball around, swings it into the corner. They get the ball back underneath again to number 13, lays up a little jumper, doesn't go. Rebound Ontario. Ontario pushes the ball up quickly, looking for some pace. Number 10, Burgess Glasgow. Ontario settling now for the outside shot. There's a 3 from number 7, Shaden Sharp.
Team Ontario.
Ontario settled back into some defense now with the first lead of the game. Long 3 doesn't go for Quebec. Rebound Ontario. Rebounded by number 6, Kyle Duke. Drives along the right side, lays it up off the board, doesn't go. Quebec fast there on the break. Number 13 lays it up, doesn't go. No foul there. Rebound Ontario. Ontario coming back, pushing it right in with number 7. Lays it up. He lays it up. Number James Sharp. That doesn't go either. Quebec pushes it right back up. Tries to go for a little backhand. This is that one. Ontario right back up the floor. Shaden Sharp laying it in for 2. Tried to draw the foul, but no foul call. Ontario stretches their lead to 11-6, 4:46 to go in the first quarter. Here's a little lay-in for number 6, Ben Mathurin. Get Quebec back on the board. Stop a small run by Ontario. After three runs and back and forth, both teams pushing hard. Ontario settles in now to a half-court offense. Just still swinging the ball around the outside, looking to see what they can get. High screen set up. Ball's laid up off the board, not even close. Quebec throws it away. The ball's held on the floor, so we have a jump ball. Now we'll go to Quebec. More subs coming in for Quebec.
Subs in the floor from both sides. Tie up on the floor, jump ball.
Simeon checking in for Quebec.
Possession's going to be Team Quebec.
Cole Scott in for Ontario. Help a little bit. Quebec manages to get the ball inside, but they just can't get those little bundles to go. The ball is just short. Allowing Ontario to get the ball back up the court. Nice spin move along the baseline, throws it up, and that is in and out. Tough roll. Coming back up. Ben Magno kicks it out to the corner. Here's a 3-point attempt. That's good for number 7, Nelson Gillian. All tied up again, 11-11, 3:38 to play in the first quarter. And Marco Braitovich, a little surprised, I think, with that pass. Didn't quite get there. Shot one from Ontario. After that, back up the floor hard, tries to lay it in, but draws the foul, so he'll go to the line for 2. The score tied 11-11, 3:21 left in the first quarter. Subs coming in for Ontario, number 11, Ethan Butler. Number 12, I believe, Nathan Boateng coming back into the game.
Team Ontario, Ethan Butler, Nana Boateng.
That's a 13 foul for
On the
Ontario.
line shooting, and again.
First shot is good. Mathurin trying to convert a 2-point play. Second is good. Quebec takes a 2-point lead.
2 for 2,
First quarter. That number 5, Cole Scott bring the ball up for Ontario. Dishes it off the Boateng high. He swings it across. Revert the pass there, gets picked off by Quebec. Quebec pushing the ball to the court, trying to find a handle. Finally get it. Number 11 drives inside with a foul. And he'll go to the line. Number 11, George Wambach. The 4th team foul on Ontario, I believe, this quarter. Both teams having a hard time getting going on track here in the first quarter, but the low-scoring game, first foul is good. We expect once they kind of get their leg into them, will be a much more high-scoring game than we have right now. Second one is hard off the back rim. Quebec controls the rebound. To set it up again up to the top. Move the ball back inside. Kick it out to the top. And we have the call underneath. Ball going to Ontario.
3-second violation call. Ontario ball.
A little pressure against Quebec on the inbound. This time they keep it on, trying to keep Ontario in the backcourt. Ontario moves the ball up quickly. It's stuck on the side. Boateng manages to control the little bit wild pass. Presses the ball off to Ethan Butler. Hits the top piece from the ground. Getting late in the shot clock again. 4 seconds left in the shot clock. Kent goes to the hoop. Tries to go up. Gets blocked. The ball goes out of bounds. Ontario inbound the ball with 2 seconds left in the shot clock. Ontario not finding a lot to get the ball to the outside. Shot goes up, just off the rim. Ontario, that controls the rebound, sorry. Pushed it back up the floor quickly. Again, they move the ball and try to get inside, kick it out. That's a piece of that touch, but Quebec gets the ball, aims to throw it up, but can't get those little that bunny to drop. Ontario controls the rebound, pushes the ball back up the floor. Kyle Scott looking to go inside, throws it up, looking for a foul, no call. Quebec pushing the ball right back up the floor. Drive, oh, that one is blocked off the backboard. Long outlet pass doesn't go. Quebec tries to save it, throws it back underneath. Ontario controls, takes the long three off the rim. The rebound goes down to Quebec. Tried to slow things down a little bit, but it's fine. An open man in the corner, and he travels as he tries to drive the baseline. Checking in for Ontario's number 21, Rory Stewart.
Rory Stewart checking in for Team Ontario and for Team Quebec. 9 Emilio.
For Marco Bratton. Ontario moving the ball up, fourth trailing 14-11, minute 40. The ball's turned over on an errant pass. We have their first dunk of the game from George Wamba. That turnover for Ontario. Ontario sticking to that. The big man high trying to find somebody's top. Ball's passed around Ontario. Quebec really strong on the defense, not giving Ontario a whole lot. Again, deep in the shot clock. No shot goes up. The shot goes up with 2 seconds left. Ball doesn't go, and Quebec gets the rebound, pushes it quickly up the floor. Pull up for their own three-point shot, and that's off the rim. And then Quebec controls the rebound, kicks it back out. Three-man on the left. And he goes in, draws the foul. Shot doesn't go, but draws the foul. He'll go to the line shooting 2. 16-11 Quebec. 56.2 seconds left. First quarter. 15 foul on Ontario.
Headed to the line to shoot 2 for Quebec. Terry Shibola.
Chibola converts the first foul shot. Second one is good as well. To give Quebec 17-11 lead with some players checking in and out from both sides. Quebec shows some pressure again here on the inbound pass after the basket. Quebec's defense has been really strong so far. Haven't given Ontario a whole lot in the first quarter. Ontario trying to push the ball up, lots of pressure. One-on-one pressure. Pops it high to get the ball. The ball moves around. Number 5, Kyle Scott tries to drive inside. Throws the ball up and goes off of Quebec out of bounds. And Ontario has the ball. 9 seconds left in the shot clock. 40 seconds left in the quarter. Ball inside to number 15, Marko Bratovich. And he travels, trying to lay it in. Turnover, and the ball for Quebec. Quebec inbounding the ball in front of their own bench. Ball picked up at the half of the inbound pass. Scramble for the ball. Quebec finally comes away with it. Lays it into number 9. He goes up and under.
Layup, 2 points on the board for Quebec.
Nice play by number 9, Quebec. Ontario still having to settle for keeping the ball on the outside. Cannot get into the inside. Once again, going deep into the shot clock. 2 big men up top. 15 attempts at 3-point shot. Doesn't get it. Ontario turns the ball over in shot clock violation. And that is the end of the first quarter. Quebec leading 19-11.
And fans, we're going to have a little discussion going on. Shot clock expired.
We will be back. Just a minute. Start second.
The refs are calling game clock expired too. That brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. Team Quebec 19, Team Ontario 11.
the water. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. Come get your nets in order, cause we're bound to leave tomorrow. Heave away, and me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Sometimes we're bound for Liverpool, sometimes we're bound for Spain. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. But now we're bound for Old St. John's, where all the world's are nets, and heave away. And me jolly boys, we're all bound away. I wrote me love a letter, I was on the journey then. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. I wrote me love a letter and I signed it with a ring. Heave away, and me jolly boys, we're all bound away. Sometimes we're bound for Liverpool, sometimes we're bound for Spain. Heave away, me jollies, heave away. And now we're bound for Old St. John's, where all the world's are nets, and heave away. And me jolly boys, we're all bound away.
Welcome back to the Curry Center, ladies and gentlemen. The second quarter action between Team Quebec and Team Ontario in the U17 boys division here in the national championship. At the end of the first quarter, Quebec takes a 20-11 lead over Team Ontario. Quebec's done a great job of keeping Ontario from getting anything inside. Ontario's had to settle for trying to work the ball around the outside, looking for some shots out there. But the Quebec defense has kept them a little clock problem there. The clock didn't reset at the end of the quarter. Referees may be a little anxious to get the ball in play without checking to see if the clock had been reset to the 10-minute mark. So we'll start it off again. Neither team has been, I would say, shooting the lights out. Quebec's missed a lot of little bunnies inside, but managed to pull that lead out. Help with Ontario taking 5 team fouls in the first half. Quebec was pretty decent from the line overall. So starting off with Ontario with the ball. He go for the 3-point shot at first. He's a little strong off the back rim. Quebec pulls the rebound down. Number 10, Thierry Chabala, bringing the ball up, passes the ball out to the captain, Ben Martin. He's looking to try and get to the top and inside. He pulls up for the 3 from the top. That's off, way off. Rebound Ontario. Ontario comes back up. Darius DeVario bringing the ball up. Ontario's moved trying to move down low this time instead of keeping everything up high. They're still having to move the ball around the outside, not getting a whole lot there. The ball's tipped out of bounds by number 7 from Quebec, Nelson Cillian. So sub for Ontario early on. DJ Jackson checking in for number 11, Ethan Butler.
Fresh into the game, DJ Jackson, Team Ontario.
Ontario inbound looking about the ball. They only have the front court. Can't get it in. Finally managed to get it in. They have 7 seconds in the shot clock and they get the ball in play. Darius DeVario looking to lower it up off the right side. Off the rim, rebound goes out of bounds, and the ball goes to Quebec. Tipped out of bounds by a Team Ontario player. So Ontario had the ball for almost the first minute of the quarter, but still couldn't find a way of hitting the basket. So still 20-11 to go, 9 minutes left in the first half. Quebec sets up again at the top. Nottingham moving the ball around to the inside. Number 7 drives the baseline from the right side. Nice little up and in for 2. So Nelson Cillian finds a way of scoring off that baseline. Again, lots of pressure on the ball carrier and the point guard. Ontario have to find a way of getting loose. Can't get a whole lot going here. Just keeping the ball on the outside. Quebec playing fantastic defense here. Oh, and a reach-in foul on number 7, Cillian. Probably really didn't need to do that. Ontario only had 6 seconds left in the shot clock, and they weren't getting a whole lot of looks at the basket. Checking in for Ontario, Dylan Colombe. Checking in for Rory Stewart, heading back out. So 14 seconds left in the shot clock here. The foul. Ball gets inbound to the top. Kyle Duke had it open, looked underneath number 15. Marko Bradovic tried to get it up and blocked it a little bit, and the ball goes to Quebec. We bring it right back up the floor, and Nottingham who lays it in for the 2. First foul in the second quarter. second foul in the second quarter called on Quebec, loose ball foul underneath as the one of the players was to be holding on to the ball coming in bounds. And the players coming in bounds. Not a lot of pressure, but just a single pressure placed on by number 13, Wamba, on the ball carrier. A hard time. Again, they managed to find Darius DeVario. He's finding a way open. Moves the ball across to Kyle Scott. They're still at the top. 7 seconds left in the shot clock. And we have an offensive foul called on number 15, Marco Brakovic. Jake Sharp coming in now for Kyle Duke. 24-11, 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Quebec leads. Moving the ball to get the top, finding the open man on the left side. A little pop-up jumper, that doesn't go. The ball's kicked out. Ontario controls the rebound. Sharp bringing the ball up on the side, looking for a cutter. Number 13. It's stopped underneath. The ball knocked out of bounds by Quebec. Ontario keeps the ball inbound from underneath the basket. 15 seconds left in the shot clock. Again, trying to find an open man. They just toss it up underneath. Again, Dylan Colombe tries to lay it in, but this time gets fouled. And we'll go to the line for 2. 13th foul of Quebec in this quarter. Ontario's big men having a hard time getting into the inside, and when they do, they're not really getting a good shot away. So first foul shot from Colombe is good. That is Ontario's first point in the second quarter. 7:41 left to go in the second. Two and two for Calabay from the line. Number 8 checking in for Quebec. Olmex Prosper. Butler brings the ball up, almost throws it away. Prosper manages to save it. Ball kicked out into the corner. Ontario shuts that down. Ball swung around to the other side. Prosper goes with 3. The ball's in and out. Rebound goes to Ontario. Ontario pushed the ball back up the floor hard and throw it away, but it's saved into the corner. Almost thrown away again underneath. And Quebec throws away this time. We have a 3-on-1 coming up the court. Prosper goes hard to the hoop. Draws the blocking foul.
Taking it hard to the hole. Ben Mazerin, he's going to go to the line shooting 2.
Sorry, that was not Prosper going to the driving the basket. It was Ben Matia. Second team foul for Ontario. First foul shot is a little short off the front rim. Matia will look to get the second one. 1 for 2 here in the foul line. Well, looks good, so 25-13. Quebec, 7:12 left in the second quarter. Getting pressure on the ball carrier. Going to pull up and reset. The ball moving around. Ontario keeps the ball on the outside. Looking to find a screen as he runs along the inside. Shot is off. Rebound Quebec. Rebound pushes the ball up hard. Tries to find Prosper underneath. Throw his pass is a little low, goes out of bounds in the end line. Ontario inbounding the ball, 6:49 left, second quarter. A little contact there, perhaps, on the ball carrier, bringing the ball up, and the referee doesn't call it. But then the 15 bracket gets caught for the illegal screen. Ball's turned over to Quebec.
And back into the game. Looks like Ethan Butler
coming back into the game for number 15 from Ontario. Ontario back and look for the quick shot. Kicked it outside. Ball goes tipped inside. To number 9, Ryu, who gets a favorable bounce and gets the 2, 27-13, Quebec. Again, Ontario forced to keep the ball on the outside, looking to try and drive the lane, pop up. pop-up jumper from DJ Jackson is good for 2. 27-15. Back up the floor, we come with Quebec, setting up a little bit slower pace here right now. Again, ball's kicked out to the corner. Ball's a little strong. Prosper controls the rebound, goes inside. He doesn't get it. Rebound again. Ball's bouncing around in there. Ball's knocked around. Finally called it a pick ball. So Ontario gets the ball.
Timeout called on the floor, Team Ontario.
We have a timeout for Ontario.
And fans, here's a reminder, the Fredericton High boys team are
Basketball in New Brunswick proud to host this tournament for the second year in a row. Last year we had the U17, U15 girls championship here. And each year they certainly can't do this without the help of some local sponsors. So Basketball in New Brunswick, I'd like to thank Budget Rent-A-Car, Coastal Graphics Limited, Fredericton Tourism, Fredericton Region Solid Waste, and the government of New Brunswick for their assistance in putting on this tournament again this year. So Quebec leading 27-15. Ontario's not getting a whole lot of looks. They have 4 points this quarter. Quebec hasn't scored a whole lot this quarter either. So Quebec's defense is keeping Ontario's offense at bay. If you'd like to follow along also, Canada Basketball is on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Follow Canada Basketball, join the conversation using the hashtag Nationals2019 to share your basketball stories, pictures, and more. Ontario moving the ball around again. Just not quite on the same page. Your offense, turnover, errant pass, and allows Quebec to come right back up the floor. Try to get the ball, move it around. The ball's kicked out to Rio again into the three-point attempt. Good from the left corner. Give Quebec a 30-15 lead. Ontario pushes the ball out quickly, but has to settle in and try and find something. Get them going. Shot short. Quebec controls the rebound, pushes it up the floor. Prosper had a hard time controlling the pass. It was in his feet, but they managed to get it back, kick it out. Ball's laid up. Oh, and we have Prosper with the dunk on the putback and the harm to go for the three-point play. Checking in for Ontario, Javier Gilgis-Glasgow. Coming in for Ethan Butler. So, Prosper looking to convert a three-point play after the wicked putback. It's up, ball bounces around the rim and kicks out. Ball goes into the corner off of Quebec. Ontario controls on that ball. Not as much pressure this time from Ontario on the ball carrier to the pick him up the line. The ball's still moving around the outside. Can't find anything inside. Ball's Darius DeVario drives the right-hand side, manages to draw the foul. They'll go to the line, shoot two, 14 foul. Quebec, 4:42 left. Second quarter, Quebec leads 32-15.
Darius DeVario.
First one is good. Second one rolls around the rim. Quebec controls the rebound. Quickly look to get the ball back up the floor. The 10 carry Chabola brings the ball up. Just moving around the outside. Quebec just patiently looking to see if they can get somebody inside. Keep it outside. There's Prosper driving. Nice left-hand lay-in over the top. And Ontario player. Quebec's having their way right now, getting the ball inside. Their size is really coming to play here. Ontario's a little bit smaller on the floor right now. The big man of Ontario cannot get anything going inside, is leaving it up to the guys from the outside to try and drive. Again, Darius DeVario drives through the middle, draws the foul. We'll go back to the line to shoot 2. That's the 15th foul for Quebec in the second quarter.
Multiple subs hitting the floor, 14 Quebec.
A couple subs coming in for Quebec. Number 11, George. George. Wamba checked back in, and I'm not sure who the other one was. 13, I believe, coming back in. Little Mwanza. Second one bounces out. Taylor just can't get anything going there right now. Good pressure on the ball right now from Ontario. Foul call on number 8, DJ Jackson, a little push. And Ben Maturin on the sideline, Quebec. It's a 15 foul. Ontario, so Maturin will go to the line to shoot 2.
Bonus. Shooting 2, Ben Maturin.
34-17 right now, 3:59 to go. First shot's good. Maturin will look to convert. Second one. That one's good as well. Ontario making a couple of subs coming in, number 5 and 6. Scott Duke coming back in.
Kyle Duke and Shady Sharp both checking in for Team Ontario.
Nice help on the defense from Quebec. Still can't get anything inside. The ball has to come back to the top. Ontario's looking set up, only 7 seconds left in the shot clock. Tried to settle for a shot in the corner, comes way back to the top. Kyle Duke with a 3-point late in the shot clock. Might be sparking something for Ontario. 14 having a hard time holding on the ball for Quebec. The ball's kicked out to the corner. Number 13 answers with his own 3 from Will Mwanza. 39-30. 3:13 left to go in the second quarter. Ontario sticking to the game plan they came to the game with so far. They finally get the ball inside to one of their big men. He tries to lay it up, draws the foul. We go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul call on the play. George Wamba picking that one up. On the line shooting 2, Dylan Calabay.
Dylan Calabay good with the first. Looks to convert. Second. Ball's off the rim. Ontario controls the rebound. Good hustle by number 6, Kyle Duke. He kicks the ball way over to the corner. A little drive inside. Ooh, almost. Number 5 drove the baseline off the Cole Scott off the left hand corner. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Timeout called on the floor.
Quebec calls the timeout, leading 39-21, 2:55 left in the second quarter. Canada Basketball would also like to thank BioSteel Sports Nutrition, one of the sponsors for this year's National Championship. Initially developed for the pros, BioSteel is now the go-to sugar-free sports drink in the locker rooms and households alike, featuring quality ingredients that deliver optimal hydration. Available on biosteel.ca, amazon.ca, and select retailers across Canada. Both teams in the bonus the rest of the quarter. A bit more. Ontario had 5 fouls the first quarter as well. Quebec only had 2. Get some stats at halftime to see where they can stand, see if there's anybody in foul trouble. So far, in both quarters, Quebec has managed to control the game on both ends.
And
Able
both
to
teams
move the
are
ball
now
inside, get a
bonus.
lot of shots inside.
All fouls are
Score
going to send
inside.
somebody to the line shooting right now.
And it's
Line
to keep
shooting,
Ontario,
Cole Scott.
force Ontario to the outside on the offensive end. Ontario's just not getting anything to fall for. So Kyle Scott makes his first foul shot. Looking to get the second here. Help Ontario pull back a little bit. The second one's good. 39-23, 2:55 left, second quarter. Beck moves the ball up to number 4. Ball around again. They're looking for the cutter. Find the cutter. Oh, lots of contact inside. Beck manages to get the rebound and move the little putback for another 2. Ontario again moving the ball around the outside. Duke looking to try and find a way of driving in there. Gets called for the offensive foul.
Kyle Duke getting called for the push-off. Quebec ball.
Ontario fans behind me not really liking the call. And moving the ball up. A little stutter step and ends up getting called on the travel as he tried to drive in on the left side.
Double dribble ball on the play. Going to be Ontario ball. Checking into the game for Ontario, number 7.
Sharp coming back into the game for Ontario. Number 10, Thierry Shibala coming in for Quebec.
Also checking into the game for Team Quebec, Thierry Shibala.
Conan put a little pressure on the Darius. Ontario brings the ball up. Court brings the ball up. Ontario called on the offensive foul. That's 2 trips up the floor. Last 2 trips up the floor, Ontario's called for 2 offensive fouls. The fans behind him not happy with the calls. Loose ball. Ontario tried to dive through to get the loose ball, ended up taking out the Quebec player, so he's called for a foul. He's going to take a seat for a bit. That could be his second or third foul for sure. Number 8, Jackson coming in. So number 4, Armand Comer will go to the line. Quebec leading 41-23, 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. First one is short off the front rim. Makes the second one. 1 for 2 from the line. Ball's in down to Cole Scott. He brings the ball up. Little push off by both players there. Nothing's called. Nothing's letting that one go. Little step back 3 is good for DJ Jackson.
3 points, Team Ontario.
Conan bringing the ball hard up the floor and looks to dish it off underneath. Pass goes a little high. Zamba can't control that pass. Turnover goes to Ontario. Ontario trailing by 16 and a half left to go, second quarter. And Ontario moving the ball around the top. Looking to get a cutter. Jackson looks to spin inside. He's cut off. Kicks it back out to Cole Scott, who's doing a spin move and blocking the spin move. The ball goes to Quebec to quickly move the ball back up the floor. Find a cutter, number 14. He's blocked. And we have a tied up ball. Ball will go to Quebec, I believe. Rory Stewart checking back into the game for Ontario for Dylan Colombe.
Possession stays with Quebec on that jump ball.
15 seconds on the shot clock. Quebec bounce the ball, moves around the top. Set up in the corner. Trying to get the ball inside again. We have a travel called on number 14, Chris Malongo. He was working really hard to try and find a way around Rory Stewart in there and ends up traveling. Good defense by Stewart to keep Malongo from getting that easy bucket inside. There's a minute left to go in the second quarter. Draw by Scott doesn't go. Stewart gets the rebound. That doesn't go. Quebec had the rebound, trying to give it away. There's a little running jumper. Ontario doesn't go. Quebec pushes the ball way up the floor. Conan tries to drive along the baseline. Finds a cutter. Number 13, Willem Wanza, for the easy 2-point bucket. 44-26. 28 seconds left. First half. Ontario gets the ball into the corner. 3-point attempt doesn't go. Rebound Quebec. Quebec looking to score at least one more time. End this half. 16 seconds left to go. They pull it out to set up for the final shot. Drive the baseline. And number 10, Kenny Shabola, he gets the 2. 2 seconds left. Last second shot. And it doesn't go. So we'll end the first half with Quebec with a 20-point lead. 46-26.
46-26.
We'll take a short break for halftime, 15 minutes, and we'll be back with second half action here at the Prairie Center between Team Quebec and Team
Get your
Ontario.
official Canada Basketball Tournament merchandise. The retail spot is just inside the doors of this gymnasium.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Probably Tuesday morning. We have time.
second half of action, we have Team Quebec 46, Team Ontario 20. And don't forget to stick around after this game. We're going to have Team Nova
And welcome back to
Scotia
second half
taking on
action.
Team British
Richard A.
Columbia.
Curry Center, the boys U17 division of the national championship game going on between Quebec and Ontario, with Quebec leading Ontario 46-26 at the half. Quebec leading scorers in the first half, with leading the way with 11. We have Ben Matre with 9. You Quebec dominating in all aspects of the game, with 11 points off turnovers. Ontario 4 points to the paint, 24-2. Quebec. Second chance points, 9-2. Fast break points for 2, and bench 22 points on the bench in the first half. Ontario started the ball off the second half. Turnover, Quebec pushes the ball up hard. Number 7, Nelson Cillian tried to lay the ball in, gets blocked out of bounds by number 14, Marco Milojevic. Nobody in either team really fouled trouble. Almost anyone has 2 fouls in the first half. Both teams were able to go pretty much with all their starters. Quebec drives in the lane. Number 10, Taylor Chabola tries to drive in the lane. Ontario draws the early charging foul.
Ontario ball.
Quebec, again, putting their pressure on the inbound, but Ontario able to bring it up quickly. Big drive. Number 8, DJ Jackson lays it in off the glass for 2 points. Quebec is able to dominate inside, as I said. A lot of points in the paint in the first half, so we're getting the ball right back inside. Number 7 with a little hook lay-in off the right side. Ontario can't control the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Quebec ball, 14 seconds in the shot clock. Ball's inbound, swing back to the top. Can't control the pass. Nice little steal there from Jackson in the back. A bad pass from Quebec. Another lay-in. Fans looking for the foul. They're getting away. Ontario bench getting into it now. Another turnover at the top. Number 6, Kyle Duke tries to take the ball to the hoop. Manages to control the first shot, get it back and draw the foul in the second. So Ontario coming out with a little bit more of urgency on defense.
Nelson Cillian picking up
Go
that
to the
foul
line.
for Team Quebec.
Quebec drawing their second team foul only minute 10 seconds into the third quarter. So first shot from Duke is good. We look to the second to convert, go 2 for 2 from the line. Second shot's up off the front rim, controlled by Quebec. Quebec pushed the ball up quickly with Bola coming up and passing the ball back off. Prosper, he tries to drive in, comes down with Wilsmith, manages to bring it down, but gets stolen, stripped from him. Quebec gets the ball back. Prosper drives along and draws the foul.
Marco Milivojevic picking up a foul on the play. That's going to send a match for
And
us to the
Jose
line.
coming in
He's gonna shoot 2
from
Team
Milojevic
Quebec.
after he drew that foul. Not able to keep hold of that rebound. Yeah, Prosper on the line, shooting 2. Quebec leading 46-31. First one's good. Second shot on the way. Two for 2 from the line for Prosper. Make the score 48-31. Oh. Boateng late setting that screen, gets called on the foul.
Offensive foul called
Ball
on the
goes
play.
over to Quebec.
It's going to be picked up by Nana Boateng.
Chabola bringing the ball up, minutes to beat. His defender, but throws the ball away in the pass. Ontario picks the ball up, gets the ball not as quickly as they hoped. Kick the ball out to the corner to DeVario. He's 3, doesn't go. Rebound Ontario, comes back to the top. And Duke called on the travel.
Travel called on the play, going to be Quebec ball.
Bola bringing the ball up front for Quebec. Passes the ball off to Prosper. He drives to the middle again, lays it in off the glass for 2. Again, Quebec scored a lot of those points in the pass. Duke takes a long outlet, manages to lay it off the glass. Ontario answers the 2, but Quebec pushes the ball right back up the floor. Prosper slows it down. Quebec just trying to move the ball around the outside, takes the time off the clock. Kick the ball out to the corner for a 3-point attempt. That doesn't go. Rebound to Quebec. Another hook doesn't go. Ontario manages to control the rebound. Ontario gets the ball out. They kick it into the corner to Scott. He fakes a couple shots. Brings it to Tavario. He takes a long 3 from way out the top to get the score 50-36. Quebec, 7:09 to go in the third quarter. Quebec again moving the ball around the outside, looking at that drive. They settle for the 3. Ben Mathelin answers with his own 3. And Ontario kicks the ball back up the floor. Another 3-point attempt doesn't go. Rebound bouncing around. Ball's still bouncing on the floor. Lots of pushing and shoving over there. Get held ball call. Ball will go to Quebec. What's the discussion over there right in front of the Ontario bench? Quebec. No Conan coming in for Quebec. Ontario showing a little pressure to back out. Blocking to the play. Quebec takes the ball up again. Prosper moves the ball down the inside, throws it to the corner. Conan steps out of bounds. 53-36, 6:38 to go, third quarter. Gets the ball up. Moves the ball around the outside like they've been doing so far the entire game. Otang looks to set the screen, not quite there. Scott still drives around. Otang gets the rebound, throws it up. The shot's no good, but draws the foul. Will want to shoot 2.
Max Prosper been called for the foul on the play. On the line, shooting for Ontario. It's going to be number 12, Otang.
Third team foul. Shots up, that's good. Both on the first one. To convert. Second one, front rim off the back. 2 for 2 for line. Otang, 53-38 Quebec. 6:15 to go. Third quarter. Let's quickly drive. The ball back out. Spin inside, ball's turned over. Nice defense from Ontario. Almost strong off the board. Some pressure on Quebec on the rebound, but Quebec managed to reverse the ball, get it back up. Ontario drives into the middle and lays it in for 2. Ontario with the ball again for Ontario, brings the ball up. Quebec backs out with pressure. Otang with his high screen set up. He rolls out of it. Puts the ball inside. Ball's tipped away and the pass into Otang. Quebec comes back up with Mathelin to bring the ball up. He will go coast to coast off the left side. Does it in. Another 2, 57-38. Quebec stretched their lead back out. Settled that after had a quick start. The first minute or 2 in the third quarter. Quebec settled back there. Duke looking to find a way inside. Manages to dribble back around and turns the ball over. Arnold looks for the alley-oop. Big alley-oop to Ben Mathelin from Arnold Conan. Quebec is starting to run away with this game. Looking to dance around the top, passes the ball on. Duke gets it back inside. Otang 3 throws it away, looking for the top. Quebec let them in. Key control, lays the ball off to George Plumba, gets the 2 points and the foul. Things are starting to come a little unglued for Ontario here right now. Trail 61-38, 4:40 left to go in the third quarter.
Multiple subs hitting the floor for both teams.
George Plumba on the line to convert the 3-point play.
And on the line, shooting for Quebec, George Plumba.
Shot doesn't go, but Quebec controls the rebound. Second shot doesn't go. Ryu with another rebound. He lays it up with the right hand.
Leading up the offensive glass, Emil Ryu.
Ontario tries to bring the ball up quickly again to see if they can catch Quebec off guard. Quebec gets back quickly. Ontario trying to drive off the right side, manages to draw the foul. Ontario inbound the ball, 14 seconds left. Marco Britsevich checking in.
Checking into the game. For Ontario, going to be number 15, Marco
Ontario.
Britsevich.
And number 5 coming in, Vincent McClung, coming in for his first action of the game. Checking in for Willem Wanda. Number 4 from Quebec. Will Conan forced off the floor. I think it's a uniform rule. Both he and LeBlanc, who just checked in, both have to come back out because they're wearing white undershirts underneath their jerseys. Referees allow them just to go off and take them off because most of the players from Quebec seem to have these shirts on, so they take them off and come back on the floor. Ontario finally inbounds the ball. At the top, swinging around to the left corner. 7, Shane Sharp kicks it out to 10. Ontario finally gets a point inside. Marco Biden is laying on the right side. Quebec right back up the floor. Goes to the hoop. Number 11, George Plumba, draws the foul.
Foul on the play. George Plumba going to go to the line, shooting 2.
Fourth team foul for Ontario. There were you coming back into the game for number 14, Chris Malunga. Quebec's got the uniforms straightened away. I think we should be good to go here. Plumba on the line, shooting 2. First one goes. Second shot's good. 2 from 2 from the line for Plumba. Quebec leads by 25, 65-40, 3:57 left to go. Third quarter. Ontario moving the ball around quickly, looking for the open shot at the top. 3-point attempt doesn't go. Rebound is scrambled on the floor. Ryu goes down the floor to get it. And he rolls out of bounds with the ball. Ontario gains control. 14 seconds of shot clock. Ontario looking at the ball inbounds. Can't get anybody open. They kick it way to the top. Ball goes to that into the backcourt. Over and back. Call. Quebec's defense is giving Ontario fits today. Quebec with the ball in the front court is again patiently moving around the outside. Benjamin looks to drive off the left, lays it up, doesn't go, but draws the foul. Reaching foul, number 8, DJ Jackson. That's the 15th foul. So
DJ Jackson picking up foul on the play.
3:34 go in the third quarter. Quebec's the bonus the rest of the way through. First shot off the ring and in.
It's been the third.
Second one again bounces off the front ring, off the back board and in. So 2 for 2 for the line. They score 67-40. 3:30 left to go in the third quarter. Ontario sticking to moving the ball around the top, find a way of driving in. Pull-up jumper doesn't go. Rebound Quebec. Goalie brings the ball up. Quebec looking to drive in, then finds Rio underneath. He lays it up, doesn't go. Rebound Ontario. Ontario pushing right back. LaPlante, hustle play by LaPlante to knock the ball away, but they can't come up with it. Ontario gets the ball up the court. Lay in doesn't go. Quebec brings the rebound down and pushes it right back up the wall. Looking to lay it in with the left hand. And it goes 69-40, 2:56 to go, third quarter. Ontario again looking for those long shots to get back in. There's Jackson with a 3 from the right corner. Ontario's going to start looking for those 3s to get themselves back in this game. Looks like LaPlante with a pull-up 3 of his own. That's too strong enough for him. Ontario controls the rebound, pushes the ball up the court to number 10. And a foul call on number 4, right, Armand Conan. That will be the 15th foul. Ontario Gilgis Pascal goes to the line, shooting 2.
Terry Shibola, Will Wanza, and also for Ontario, Cole Scott.
Referee's explaining the foul call. Helping him understand what he is called to his reach in. First one was, second shot is good. 69-44, Quebec. Going out the offense. Ball over with Slumba on the right wing. With a screen from Ryu. Rolls off to the outside. Ball comes to him. Gets the ball to the corner, but the ball doesn't go. There the rebound, takes the ball back up the court. Jackson looking to drive. He draws a foul. One ball. He'll go to the line, shoot 2. Sharp.
Checking into the game, Shane Sharp, Ethan Butler, 4. Team Ontario.
Sharp coming back into Ontario.
DJ Jackson.
Jackson's on the line, shooting 2. 2:07 left to go in the third quarter. First one rolls out. Second one doesn't go either. Rio with the rebound. Quebec pushes the ball quickly up the floor. Rio passes the ball up to Conan. Conan finds 13 along the baseline. He lays it up and in for 2. Ontario goes for the home run ball. Doesn't work. Knocked out of bounds by Ryu. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Ontario ball. Ontario gets the ball into the corner, kicks it back up to the top. Jackson up to drive off the left side. Little running jumper doesn't go. Tip in from number 7, Shaden Sharp.
Tipped in underneath, Shaden Sharp, 2 points.
Quebec right back up the floor. Doesn't go. Rebound control. Plays ball down with an injured Quebec player on the floor. Looked like he was hopping around a little bit, tweaked an ankle. And that last was a defensive series by Ontario. There's a whole lot of weight. Coaches out helping off the floor. Thierry Chibola, I believe, who went down. But they're taking it right over check out his ankle. Well, the ball goes off a couple hands in the pass. Ontario manages to control them. Off the Quebec Classic. Ontario control the ball inbound. 17 seconds of the shot clock, minute 25 left in the third quarter. Ontario still with the ball at the top, looking to get driving on the left side. Ball goes up, rebound. Rebounded by number 11, Ethan Butler, who draws the foul. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. 71-46. Quebec. Chris Moore checking in for Quebec.
Team Ontario.
Are you heading on the bench for a break?
Chris Malone back into the game for Quebec.
First one for Butler is good. Second one is up. That's good. 2 for 2 from the line for Butler. 71-48. Minute 16 left. Third quarter.
Butler getting it down to the free throw line for Team Ontario.
Going and bringing the ball up for Quebec. Sets it up. Gets the ball into the middle. Number 11 tries to get shot up. Gets his own rebound. Gets the two. Ontario again looking for the home run ball. Put the ball underneath. Columbia gets the little put in for 2 for Ontario. Quebec doesn't give them a break. They push the ball right back up the court, move the ball around. Patton driving off the right side. It's called with the charge.
Offensive foul called on the play. Chris Maloney picking up the foul on the play.
Ontario inbounded the ball in front of the Quebec bench. Kyle Scott brings the ball up. This is on Ethan Butler. He gets the ball over his name sharp. Ball moving around the top. Ontario still can't get anything inside. Looking for that screen. They can't get the screen. Jackson dancing at the top. Uses the ball. Inside goes Kyle Scott. He draws the foul. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Foul is gone. 14, Chris Belango, Quebec.
That's going to send Cole Scott to the line. He's going to shoot 2 for Team Ontario.
A little bit of water on the floor needs to be cleaned up underneath the basket. First shot, Scott. Off the rim and out. Second shot is in and out, so score stays 73-50. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Quebec with the ball, looking for the final shot. Tony with the ball, just trying to catch some traffic at the top. The ball, moving the ball around, back in 11. The ball is dumped inside. Lots of contact in there, but no calls being made. Number 14, Chris Malongo went up twice. It sounded like a foul called in there, but nothing called by the referees. So we end the third quarter with Quebec leading 73-50. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. Pick up the fourth quarter.
Basketball would like to thank the following national sponsors and partners for all their support in making these 2019 national championships possible. A huge thank you to Bell, Toyota, Nike, Molten USA, BioSteel, Dreammaker Developments, Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment, and Sport Canada. And also, fans, the Canadians men's national team are heading to China for the FIBA World Cup from August 31st to September 15th.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Curry Center. About a minute left to go in the break between the third and fourth quarters. Other games that have played so far today, the 17U boys division, Manitoba opened the tournament with a 112-54 win over Newfoundland. Followed up, Alberta followed up with a 98-55 win over PEI. Sorry. The 15U division, Manitoba down Newfoundland 80-60, and Quebec was leading Nova Scotia 46-26 and a half. The 2019 National Championship brought to you in part by Bell. Visit a Bell store to check out our amazing selection of devices and new data plans with no overage fees. It's a great time to get on Canada's best mobile network. See bell.ca/network for details. About to get underway in the fourth quarter of the game. Quebec leading 73-50. Quebec's defense has done a good job of keeping Ontario in check. The first half was pretty much very little inside. A little bit more in the second half from Ontario, but still, Quebec, when Ontario does score, Quebec pushes the ball right back up the court. Answers their own. So here we go, fourth quarter action. Again, pressure put on the ball carrier from Conan. This time, called for a foul on the guard from Ontario, Cole Scott. So Ontario inbounding the ball. Gets it into Scott. He looks to drive all the way in. He lays it up. Ball's fired off the rim. Falls to Quebec. Quebec pushes the ball right up the court. Going for another alley-oop. A little too strong. Ontario brings the ball in. They get the ball up the court to Scott. They're cutting. Colombe lays it in there with the left hand from the two. Quebec pushes the ball right back up the court. Colombe. Tries to get inside. Doesn't go. Ontario pushes up again. Number 7, Shane Sharp to lay in. 2, 73-54, 9:17 to go in the game. Again, looking for one by inside, but the ball doesn't get there. Ontario pushes the ball right back up. 6-point run for Ontario. Quick timeout from Quebec. The Quebec coach not happy with the run. These boys are giving up to start this fourth quarter. 73-56.
And fans coming this fall, look at
Canada Basketball is a not-for-profit organization and would not be able to produce national events like this without the efforts of a dedicated team. Our sincere thanks go to the hardworking host committee, the Basketball New Brunswick staff, administrators, officials, and volunteers who make great events like this possible. A special thank you goes out to the University of New Brunswick for hosting this event. Basketball New Brunswick would also like to thank the following sponsors and volunteers for their generous support: City of Fredericton Tourism Department, UNB Red Taylor Printing Group, Fredericton Solid Waste, Budget Rent-A-Car, Coastal Graphics, and the province of New Brunswick. So, 6-point run for Ontario to start the fourth quarter to get to 73-56. Quick timeout for Quebec coach Nathan Grant. We'll see how Quebec answers. Shabala bringing the ball up, hits the ball out to the left side. 3-point attempt doesn't go. Rebound at Quebec. Second attempt doesn't go, but draws the foul. We have Mwamba on the line, shooting 2. Quebec is using their size, great advantage inside. Controlling a lot. Not only rebounds, but points in the paint. First one goes. Looking to go 2 for 2. Second one's off the rim. Rebound for Ontario. Bring the ball out. Scott gets the ball over. Just sets up, waiting for some players to get there. Move the ball around. Swinging around the outside. 3-point attempt short off the front rim. Rebound to Quebec. Quebec puts the ball right back up to Matherin. Fakes into the corner, decides to drive in, goes up with his right hand, lays it in off the glass. 2 points.
Laying it in, 2 points, Team Quebec.
Quebec is back on defense. 3-point attempt again is long. Rebound goes to Ontario. That shot goes up. No good. Quebec controls the rebound. Fomba gets the ball up into the corner. Martin back to Fomba. Wing kicks the ball around. Walla moves over to the right side. Looks for the cutter. Martin spins inside. Pulls it back. Doesn't go. Fights for the board. Ontario brings the board down. Scott saves it. Dishes it off on the outside. Lay in from Shaden Sharp. 76-58. Quebec comes right back up the floor. Martin to the top. 3-point attempts no good. Rebound, long rebound to Quebec. Boys banging around there. Martin shot doesn't go. Ontario gets the rebound. Scott brings it back up. He goes right to the hoop. Tries to draw the foul. Shots in a good rebound. Ontario. Quebec called in the foul. From behind. Jackson trying to go back.
I just found out that Team New Brunswick for under 15 girls beat Newfoundland 79-43, and our girls team for under 17 also won 77-72 against Nova Scotia.
And as announced, just announced its results from the girls' championship with BC, with team both the Brunswick teams, U15 girls, U17 girls winning their opening games today in BC. Congratulations to Team NB. 76-59, 7:32 to go in the fourth quarter. Jackson takes the foul shot. 16 points. Quebec is just being patient and looking to find that cutter inside. They get the ball inside. Ball goes up. Not getting at the drop. Rebound to Ontario. Push the ball up quick. Ball saved in the corner. Kick back out to Scott. He moves the ball around. Jackson is back. Scott looks to go to his left. Nothing there. Long 3-point attempt. Off the target. Rebound Ontario. But there's no rim. Only 4 seconds left in the shot clock. Scott pops. He's off the rim. Rebound again. Controlled by Ontario. Really good work here by the big man. He's keeping the ball back. Marko Milokovic gets his 2 after getting a couple of good rebounds from Ontario. Quebec moves the ball around. Martin for 3 from the outside. That's good. So he puts the 3 from the right. Long outlet pass from Ontario. Doesn't go. Over to the bounce.
Going to be Quebec ball.
Scott checks out. Ontario coming back in. Ontario just backs out. Lets Quebec bring the ball up the court. Ball goes into the middle. Kick back outside. Another 3-point attempt from Martin. That one's good as well. So back-to-back threes for Martin.
3 points.
82-62 lead again for Quebec. Ontario dancing around the top, looking for a way inside. Can't get there. Passes the ball off. Duke drives the ball at the top, looking to drive inside. He can't go. Work the ball into Milokovic. He can't get got to go. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Quebec. Ontario takes the ball. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Timeout from Ontario. Canada Basketball would like to thank the following national sponsors and partners for all their support in making the 2019 National Championships possible. Bell, Toyota, Nike, Bolton USA, BioSteel, Dreammaker Developments, Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment, and SportsCanada. The Canadian men's national team is also heading to China for the FIBA World Cup from August 31st to September 15th. Be sure to stand on guard and follow the journey as we take on the world. Join the conversation by using the hashtag CanadaGoodGame. Stay informed of Team Canada news and results by visiting Canada's basketball website, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Quebec leading by 20, 82-62. Ontario will be inbounding the ball. basket, 2 seconds on the shot clock, 5:52 to go in the fourth quarter. Other team in foul trouble here. You have 2 team fouls for Quebec, 1 for Ontario at this point. So they have a cutter from Ontario, they throw it up off the rim. Rebound goes to Quebec. Quebec quickly up the floor. Ball doesn't go, but Mattson manages to get the long rebound. There's a couple stutter steps. Try to draw the ball, move around back to Mattson. They're just passing the ball around. Long 3 in the corner. Rebound. Ontario can't control that rebound. Mattson plays it up. Lovett can't. Playing on, ball's knocked on the bounce off him.
Working hard underneath their last touch.
Inbounds
Team
the ball,
Ontario.
14 seconds on the shot clock. Shaden Sharp coming back in for DJ Jackson from Ontario. 5:25 to go, fourth quarter. Ball's inbounded to the wing. Quebec swings the ball all the way back around. Blocked. Ontario puts the ball up the court quickly. Goes for the scoop, goes for the Euro step, draws the foul, and go to the line shooting 2.
Nelson Cillian picking up a foul on the play. That's going to send Kyle Duke to the line, shooting 2 for Ontario.
First shot off the back rim and out. It's up, second one's good. 82-63, 5:14 to go. Long up right pass from Mattson. Break to the hoop. Strong. Rebound goes to Ontario. Ball's pushed up the court. They come right back up the court. Looking to drive. Basket's good. Kyle Duke. Jumper and the foul. Go to the line.
On the line, marking an old-fashioned 3-point play. Kyle Duke.
Get the foul shot to make a 3-point play. And it's good. 82-66. 5 minutes to go. Fourth quarter. Quebec leads. Left down with the ball at the top. And being very patient. Time off the clock. It's the ball into Prosper. He pops for 2.
Max Prosper, 2 points.
Barry moving the ball around. There's movement inside. There's movement inside by Ontario to get the ball to Columbia. He gets 2 on the little bucket. Prosper bring the ball up, moves it over to the left side. He's looking for some help. He dribbles back over to the right. Ball swings into the corner. Back out to Prosper. He goes for 3. That's a long rebound. Goes to Quebec. Martinez in there. He sees Giver, releases the handle. Mario comes back up, dishes the ball off. Doesn't go. Gets the rebound. To set up. Tries to throw it into the corner. That's picked up by Quebec. Number 7. 3-point attempt. On the line 2.
Long 2
Long
in the third.
2 from Mattson, making 86-68. Ontario moving around the outside. Sharp turn down a 3-point attempt in the corner. And a long 2 attempt off the front rim. Mattson with the ball. It's the rebound looking for the alley-oop. No. Converts the alley-oop. Mattson converts the alley-oop from Arnold. Make it 88-68, 3:18 to go. Rebound Ontario. Marco Lukovic with a little dunk to answer the little on the feed from Darius Demario. Quebec can't get that one to drop. Ontario controls the rebound. Pass to get it underneath again. DeMarco, his shot doesn't go. Rebound to Prosper. It's over to Mattson, who seems to be everywhere today. He resets, brings the ball back out, swing it around the corner. Baseline. Randall drives the baseline, dishes it in to Prosper. He draws the foul.
Foul on the play. Hoyman picking up that one. And checking into the game for Ontario. Looks like Childress Glasgow and
Childress Glasgow and Boateng coming back in from Ontario. Colombe in the low foot going out. 2:35 to go. 18-point lead for Quebec. Max Prosper on the line shooting 2. First one's good. Second one's good as well. Quebec another 20-point lead.
Also checking in for Quebec, Wanza.
Wanza coming in for Prosper. For Montana, sorry. For Quebec. Ontario still trying to move the ball around, still looking to score some points. A little bit of the urgency possibly going out of the game here. Not getting a whole lot inside still. Drive kicks out to the corner. Nice 3-point play from
Three-pointer from Team Ontario. Shane Sharp dropping that ball.
Quebec just taking their time now. Moving the ball around, getting the ball inside to the middle again. And we have a 3-point play coming up here for Omar Prosper. Spins the roof, the wall that draws the foul. He'll go to the line with 2 minutes left to play. Ontario sending Stewart back in.
Kyle Duke picking up a foul on that play.
Coming in for Cole Scott.
Checking in for him is going to be Rory Stewart.
Number 5 from Quebec, Vincent LaPlante coming back in.
Vincent LaPlante checking in for Team Quebec as well.
Willem Honza. Prosper looking to finish off a 3-point play. Holds up a good 93-73.
Prosper completes the 3-point play.
There you go. Still keep things going. Moving the ball up quickly. Sharp gets it over to Stewart. Again to Barrio. Tries to find a cutting Boateng underneath. Pass doesn't work. Ball turns over to Quebec. Go in, bring the ball up for Quebec. Quebec keeps things spread out. Finger roll from number 7, Nelson Tillian. Off the drive from the left side. Increased the lead to 22. 3-point attempt off the front rim. Rebound controlled by Nelson Tillian, Quebec. Gets the ball across the floor. Drives, finds a cutting Omar Prosper for the dunk for a 97-73 lead. 1:13 left to play for the fourth quarter. 3-point attempt from Ontario doesn't go. Rebound flopping around. Stewart controls the rebound, finds a cutter, gets the ball underneath to Shaden Sharp. With the basket and the harm, go to the line for 2. Sorry, for 1. Enoch Colombe.
Well, bucket's good for Shaden Sharp. He's going to go to the line working on a 3-point play.
Emile Rioux coming in for Quebec. That's been finished at this game. 57.7 seconds left. Quebec up 97-75. Ontario on the line. Looking to finish off 3-point play. It's good.
3-point play is good. Shaden Sharp.
Back up the floor. Arnaud. Gets the ball over to LaPlante. Finds Rioux. Rioux hands the ball off to Arnaud. Kicks to the top to number 12, George Enoch Colombe. He finds it cutting. Nelson Tillian, whose shot doesn't go. Rebound goes to Ontario. Ontario gets the ball up. To Averio. Who's to handle the ball, but controls it. Manages to pick up a foul off of LaPlante. That was the 15
Foul
foul.
puts us in bonus
Ontario.
elimination to Darius DeVero.
There's the very open line for 2. First one's good.
Two for
2 for 2 for the line for DeVero. Tried to put a little bit of pressure on the ball carrier, knocks LaPlante out of bounds to try. Called for the foul. Stops the clock with 32.6 seconds left. Quebec up 97-78.
Going to be Quebec ball.
Bring the ball up. Just moving the ball around from Quebec. They dribbling back and forth. Gets the ball to LaPlante. LaPlante looks to come off. Right comes back to his left. Throws a 3 up. That doesn't go. Rebound controlled by Ontario. Boateng gets the ball to DeVero, who finds him running. Rory Stewart, he can't control the low pass. Ball goes over to Quebec. 8.7 seconds left.
8.7 seconds left on the clock. How about we make some noise for these guys in here playing a great game for us today?
So that'll do it for this game. 97-78 win for Quebec. Pool A match. Coming up, we'll have another Pool A match between the defending champion Nova Scotia as they take on last year's 4th place team, British Columbia. So once again, Team Quebec opens their tournament with a win over Ontario. Big win over Ontario. Ontario will have to regroup before their next game tomorrow. So next game coming up in about 25 minutes or so in Nova Scotia versus BC. So tune in again and we'll take you through another one. Thanks. Talk to you.